Alright, here we go. We're gonna see how this works out. So, this is Who Wants to Be Millionaire Anime Style here, Portcon from June 2012.
I think
IHOP is not. The only other things I know that will be open is if you go down or 1 and 4, the Wendy's in Scarborough, they're open until 2 a.m.
you have a house.
The next thing on the list gets worse when I say that there's a Denny's that's what you do is if you go out of the hotel, you turn right, and then you turn left just before the Shaws. It'll be after the Moose and then you just keep going until you get to the corner of that street and
How's that sound, guys?
One.
I have a hot seat. The person that wants to be contestant sit right here. How about that? Any objections? Objection.
Not that much. I don't know. $1 million. Can I phone a friend?
That depends. Are you 18? Is it for 18?
Yeah.
You can phone them. Gets a phone call.
The first thing it's like one guy on somebody reached out because it was last question. He was like, I'd like to use my phone call. Oh, don't do that. He's like, hey, I'm not sure. Just want to know.
He was actually the first person to earn $1 million in the U.S.
I do that. He's a smart ass. That's so awesome.
Yeah, he's going to read you the question before answers, and then you'll have 60 seconds to help him. Yeah, Dad, I don't need any help on the question. I know the answer. I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to win $1 million.
Good enough.
No, I said here. That's why I don't like being there.
And then there's new. Are there like new ones?
There are new ones. Additional ones.
Yeah, they're like slightly weird. You asked me a question when you were there. They have
What?
I'm sure that somebody and I'm sure that
I love the IT crowd. Well, the girls, and he has a big deal, so they don't know. Like classical composers, just likes being millionaire. Are these two seats?
Where's the one?
Yeah, it's on the right.
Here, man, let's please know the Yowie fans.
Oh, that's fun. Do you want to get the
Thank you, candy store. I'm not very good at big four. Big friend, the can't like so much on my favorite hobbies. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be just excited.
Organize ourselves right there. But I want to get a great trip. I'll be alone until I win. That's not winning right there. I trusted you.
It sounds much better. It's not.
Accidentally, I'm sure about that. Whoops.
There's 2 more seats over here, guys.
I think there might be one more.
Everybody kind of just cram in.
I'm just gonna go microphone this one. I won't.
And then she gave me a big hug. And then Jenny tackled her. And then we were in the middle of the
You can come sit back here. Got 1 more seat.
Alright, so how are we all doing tonight? You guys all having a good time at Portcon so far?
It's got a slide in.
We have 2 hours to work with. I'm trying to explain to you guys what this is. So who is familiar with the game show? Who wants to use it here? I think pretty much everyone is. So wait.
Everybody's just like, oh, we got it here. It's
You won the
full.
Regis one, yes. Okay, so we're not going to have one shuffle all that. No, I know. This is basically the original version that I think is up to the last better. Good. Yeah. The original, authentic version with all the music and everything. No, I will say that I did put one lifeline into your version, but I can't get away with that because everything else is still good. Alright, so I'll just explain everything. I've ran this panel for, this is my 4th time running it. This is my first time at Portcon though, so I'm really happy to be here tonight. And I just want to warn everyone that when I do pick people, try not to be like the Anime Boston crew that we had a couple months ago where some woman thought that Ryu was Pac-Man. What? Make a long story short, there was a $300 question where it showed a picture of Pac-Man on the screen and she thought it was Ryu and she answered it and did all the face palm. So, I just hope that you guys from Maine really prove how smart you are because every time I ran an Anime Boston, no one has ever got past the $8,000 question. But, on the other hand, when I ran it at AAC, we did have someone get all the way up to $125,000. So, Let's see if we can produce a millionaire tonight for once. All right. So here we go. All right. So I'll just explain this.
Hey, Wolf, we got a question.
Is this for actual cash?
No. What? Wait. No, we got prizes though. We got prizes. Oh, all right. All right. So I have to explain this demo because in case no one knows how this works, in case they haven't seen our training before, what we're gonna do is we have 2 hours to work with, so we're gonna get a lot of people up here in the next 2 hours that we have. So the way it works is that you're going to come back to the hot seat that we have right here. Try to answer as many questions as you can.
Could you use the mic, please?
What?
Use the mic.
Please.
Yeah. It's hard to do it because my friend ditched me like last week, so he wasn't going to be here tonight, and he was going to be doing all the audio stuff, so it's going to be kind of a challenge, but bear with me here. We can try to see what we can do tonight here, but the way it works, though, is that we're going to try to get as many people up here as we can in the next couple hours, and as each person comes up, they're going to want to try to set the bar as high as they can for the next person, because the way it works is that whoever has the highest score at the end of the panel, at the end of the 2 hours that we have, will be the first person to come up over here and pick which prize they want off the prize table. So it'll go in order in terms of who's won the most amount of dollars, in terms of who gets to pick which prize they want. So I'll come over here and I'll show you guys what we got for prizes here. So I brought some really good prizes with me this year, so hopefully you'll bear with me. This is the best prize I think I brought with me. Shrink wrapped Xbox 360 game Gears of War Platinum Edition. So I brought 3 games with me. We have Lord Intention, we have Code Geass, and we also have Bleach. Even though neither team could show that they proved well in the playoffs, I still have the Boston Celtics watching it.
Is it recording audio? Is that asking?
At least $20.
I think it is. Do what?
That I've never heard of. I just had it somewhere. It's still shrink wrapped. It's called
Yeah.
Which if anyone's ever heard of that series, but I had it with me, so.
Yeah. Hey, Wolf, try picking up the mic and holding it so everybody can hear it. Like, just carry it around with you.
Yeah, here. I'll show it everyone that they can see it. And not rated. Not rated. I have 3 Naruto posters here if anyone wants them. Here. If you want me to show them to you, Because I never even heard of it. And I bring this with me each time that I run this panel because I know how awesome these are and how awesome they used to be in terms of being retro. I brought 2 Dragon Ball Z shrink wrapped VHS tapes. And if you need something for Mr. Cal Keeper to sign, who's the voice of Team Gohan, he will be here tomorrow, I believe. Maybe this is something that you want to sign. $5. I also have Please Rewind tape. I brought another Dragon Ball tape for me. Finally, now I know some of you may have traveled here quite some distance to get up here. I know one of my friends did. But if you need help, because we all know gas prices are ridiculous, there's a $10 Irving gas card right here. If anyone wants to pick that as a prize, I'm very interested. So, with that being said, you guys know what the prizes are. Now we have to decide who wants to be the first contestant, who wants to be a millionaire. This guy. Okay, first thing I want to know is Rachel's who thinks they know the most about anime in terms of anime related in general, because this is what happened. My friend was the one that picked the first contestant at Anime Boston 2 months ago, and that ended up being the girl that answered the Pac-Man question mark. So I kind of set the bar for how bad it was when everything happened. So
okay.
She didn't know what Pac-Man was. She thought Pac-Man was Ryu.
I think that person is not always so illiterate that he must have actually gotten the
First things first, I want to know something because there was a guy I talked to on the forums who was big fabulous, but I don't know if he's here. He's big fabulous here. Yes, he said, I told him because he said he had to run a panel himself. I got an hour and I told him he could be the first contestant on the team.
That was the guy who does the
Alright, a couple things I also want to let you guys know. Make sure that no one shouts out any answers. We have asked the audience for a reason, so I just want to make sure that everybody is set in terms of that, because the last thing I want people to do is to shout an answer and then we'll have to throw out that whole bracket of questions. That means that one less person will I've made 16 brackets of questions, so if we get really, really lucky, maybe we can get as many as 16 people up here. Alright, so I gotta pick the first person, so who wants to be the first contestant? Who wants to be a millionaire? Who thinks they know the most about anime? I got this side here. We're on with Wait a minute, I'll make a proposition because I just finished watching Black Butler, and I know that Grell is one of my favorite characters, so why don't you come up here and be the first person on Who Wants to Be the Millionaire?
And now who's your
Alright, so how are you doing today? Alright, so do you need me to explain anything in terms of the rules of lifelines or anything like that? Actually, I will explain the lifelines and how they work, so. Alright, so, like I said, it's based on the same old school version of Millionaire. It's 15 questions away from winning $1 million anime dollars. You have 4 lifelines to help you out.
Hey.
The first one is...
I don't know her name.
That lets you jump over any question that you don't know. So if you don't know, it's based on the newest version of Millionaire. So in case there is some question that you don't know, go and skip over it.
Is there any way we could shut the door?
Which lets you answer any question twice, and that's based off the old school version of Millionaire as well. You'll see that you can.
No. Yeah.
The catch to it is that if you activate it, you have to answer the question. There's no turning back at that point. We have the 50-50. Which takes away 2 wrong answers from the question. And a lot of people do this at Anime Boston. If you want, you could always use the double dipping on the 50-50 on one question to guarantee yourself one answer. Finally, we have the lifeline that we're going to get you all involved. We have Ask the Audience. And basically, we'll get into that when you want to ask the audience.
Yeah.
And finally,
I was just to say, if we shut the door, maybe that noise will sort of go away. People could hear more.
if you get to the $32,000 level,
I said, I can't get over there for all these people. You're kind of smaller if you could go over there and ask somebody to close the door.
Any lifeline you've already used, you can use a wild card and use it to use one lifeline again.